What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. I know you guys have missed Ark, and I haven't been posting it for about 2 weeks now, but for good reason. The server is up and running yet again. My Twitch subscriber server is up and running yet again, and we are going to be doing a modded season. So welcome to Season 8. The official Episode 1 of Season 8 is this one. And I'm just going to go through kind of the mods that we have in the server right now. Of course, it's going to have to be nighttime. Of course. I don't know if Gamma actually works. Nope, Gamma still doesn't work. I'm not sure why. We're going to figure that out. Actually, I may enjoy not having Gamma for a season. It's not the best thing ever for recording because you have to do post-processing stuff, but at the same time, I want to see torches and stuff. Oh, never mind. It's still set to nighttime flickering and going by extremely fast, so we're fine. So, as I said, this is going to be a modded season, and it's going to be PvP again, but we are currently on the map called Epic Islands. By its title, no, please, Terrorbird, no, 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 Terrorbird, no, Terrorbird, no, Terrorbird, no, Terrorbird, no, no, Terrorbird, no, Terrorbird, no, leave me alone. By its name, you can probably understand that there is a ton of islands. And before, the reason why I didn't like people building on islands was because not everybody could have one. And this map, believe me, every single person can have one. So that being said, it's going to be a very fun season with a lot of boats, a lot of flying Quetzals, a lot of cool things like that. And people are going to be combining forces into tribes of 5. Metal building and explosives are going to be allowed this season. And the reasoning behind that is it's just kind of like another tech tier to go through, and it just adds a little bit more and a little bit of time onto the game. It's going to be 5 times EXP. As you can tell, I've already leveled up like 3 times just running around. It's 5 times EXP, 4 times gather, so it's going to be, or 3 times gather, 4 times tame. So it's going to be a pretty fun season, pretty easy to level up, pretty easy to get everything done. I'm looking forward to this season. Again, it's PvP, so things are going to be wild, especially for the first couple of weeks. This Terrorbird is going to kill me, but then I'll respawn and look in another area. I'm not sure if I wanted to build here anyway. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. The other mods that we have installed, we have a stack mod, so essentially items stack up to like 5,000. The weight on certain items is decreased, so like rocks are going to be weighing less. Berries stack up to 5,000. And on top of that, we also have a wild NPC mod installed, which makes it so NPCs will actually build small little towns on different areas on the map. These towns have traders where you can trade X number of items for specific items, like rare items that you can't find otherwise, or you're not high enough level to craft, or they take a lot of things to craft. Some of these villages are actually hostile. They will kill you, they will kidnap you, they will steal your stuff. And these are NPCs. So when I say NPCs, that means they're non-playable characters. So nobody can control these people. You can raid them, you can kill them, you can steal their shit, you can. But at the same time, they can do the same to you. It's going to be pretty fun. I'm assuming that they work on this map, and don't quote me on that. I don't know if they do. It did say in the description that it does support NPC mods, but I wasn't sure if it actually does. We're trying to figure it out. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Purge is actually going to be on Fridays now. Friday from, I believe it's 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. EST. Just makes it a little bit easier for the summer. We're going to be changing it back once everybody's back in school. But for right now, it kind of sucked to have Purge days on the middle of Saturday. And if it was on the middle of Saturday, you'd have to like take like pretty much all of Saturday off just because of the time frame in which it was. This bloom is absolutely hurting my brain. And I'm just going to start building and just having fun. So those are the only 3 mods that we have, which is the map, the NPC mod, as well as the stack mod. It's not going to be just that for the entire season. We're going to be adding mods, we're going to be dropping mods, we're going to be grabbing mods. So that being said, if you guys have any recommendations for mods that are good for PvP, that's the hardest thing when it comes to getting mods, since it is a PvP server. We need to find mods that are good for PvP. So stack size made sense. I remember I was discussing earlier with you guys and 2 seasons ago during PvP saying that raiding kind of stunk because most of the time it was just pretty much for the disbenefit or the ruining of another tribe's items. It was never really for your benefit because you couldn't carry everything because it weighed so damn much. But now we have the stack mod that actually decreases the weight of higher stacked items, so you might be able to carry 1,000 stone on you if you have a decent amount of weight. And it just makes everything a little bit easier to do. I believe it actually might be on 2 times gather. Yeah, I'm going to have to change that. That's fine. It might be on 2 times gather. I'm going to change that, but that's fine. Again, let's go ahead and punch the tree and just get going. I'm going to build probably just a basic thatch base in today's episode. Get just basic materials going. Get everything nice and simple. So you can see 16 rocks actually weighs 3.2 weight. 28 berries weighs 1.4. I believe that's half. I'm going to say that's about half. A little bit less than half. I'm not completely sure. But it's going to make everything a lot easier. It really will. And like I said, raiding, you're going to be able to carry more outside of people's bases. So maybe you'll actually take their wood walls. And you might actually take their giant stack of stone because it doesn't weigh that much. It just makes everything a little bit more fun. So stone hatchet. Let's go with a spear, which we're going to need, a campfire, and let's go with the thatch building materials. Nice and simple. Sleeping bag would be nice, as well as fiber clothing. And we don't have enough engram points for that. That's fine. Craftables, and we just need some thatch as well as a few other things to get going. Here we go. It's been a while since I've played this game, guys, so you're going to have to really bear with me. I don't even, like, remember the last time I played this. I think I wasn't on for last purge because I was doing hardwood. And I wasn't on for the purge before that because I was having granite installed in my house. So, like, pretty much every day so far that has been purge has been extremely busy for me. And when I discussed it with everybody in my Discord channel, they all seemed pretty happy about a Friday purge. And also having it be at a later time, so that way people that have work don't miss purge. It does kind of stink for people in the UK. It is a 10 p.m. start time in the UK, but it is a Friday night, so most people don't have work on Saturdays. I know a lot of people do, but most people don't have either work or school on Saturdays, so you can kind of trust to actually be on. That should help with purge population, making it so purge days are a lot more fun. And there's a lot more players running around and killing each other and building bases and whatnot during purge. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. What up, Dodo? You know what we do with you. What we do with you is we murder you because I don't believe Dodo should exist because that's why they're extinct. But they were extinct with the dinosaurs as well. Actually, didn't Dodos get, like, extinct after the dinosaurs? Like, they actually outlived dinosaurs and then went extinct, like, 25,000 years ago. Like, they found bones of them on, like, Madagascar or something. I don't really know. Madagascar was also one of the maps that I was looking into personally, but it was not fully completed yet, so we weren't about to do that. This map is truly beautiful, though. I'm getting about, like, 30, 40 FPS in these areas. View distance on this map has to be definitely decreased. I'm going to show you guys my options just in case you're curious and you join the server. If you're wondering how to join the server, you have to go to my Twitch channel and you have to subscribe, which is $4.99 a month. And then you will be added to a whitelist. The easiest way to get added to the whitelist is to actually join my Discord. There will be a link in the description on how to join my Discord as well. And then just talk to people in there, and they will support and help you out and give you links and stuff. Everybody in there is very nice. And also, if you just want to chat with me, Demo, whomever, Boomer, Havoc, Gangrel, Code, we're all in there all the time. If you ever just want to, like, come in there and chat with us, you can also check that out. Hello, Trilobite. You can die and burn. But I'm seriously hyped for this season, mainly because we are on a map that I've never touched. It does have a redwood biome, so if they do release new updates with redwood biome items and different building stuff, I just got a little hiccup. We will actually be able to show it off. So that was like one of the biggest things when switching the map. Once they added the redwood biome, I needed to find a map that had the redwood biome. And I believe it is, I don't know. Let's see. The redwood biome is, so you see that kind of circular crevice island to the, like, the center left. There is a redwood biome on the edge of that island, I'm pretty sure. Or one of the smaller islands to the right of it. But this is the map. It is pretty dope. None of the spots on the map are off limits besides the floating island, just like on Valhalla. There's a lot of islands. It's going to be a lot of boat warfare and a lot of flying warfare. But at the same time, if you build on the mainland, and the cool thing honestly, that I was looking forward to as well here, is the fact that the mainland is going to be where you need to get your dinosaurs. So if I build here on this island, where am I going to get my dinosaurs from? I'm going to have to go to one of the larger islands. Because on this island, as you can tell, it's parasaurs and dodos. It's a spawn island. It really is, through and through. Once you get off these spawn islands, let me explain where the spawn islands are. See these top two little islands in the top left corner? That's where I am right now. And if you look to the right of that little crevice island that I talked about the redwood biome on, those are also spawn islands. So from there and up here, you go onto the mainland, the bigger islands. That's where you're going to be finding most of your dinosaurs. That rocky island in the bottom left-hand corner is kind of like your T-Rexes and your crazy stuff. There is a volcano on the island to the right of that, which also has a ton of T-Rexes and stuff. There's entire islands dedicated to the snow biomes. There's entire islands dedicated to flatlands. And it's really going to be an awesome, awesome season. There's, I believe those islands on the far, far right are completely dedicated to... swamps. So if you need swamp-type dinosaurs, you're going to have to head over there. And then you're probably going to have to get a well-suited Quetzal in order to get most of the things transported over to whatever islands you own. That, or you're going to have to really have a really good boat. And I believe that we're going to be upping the boat building limit in this season, making it so you guys can actually build much, much bigger boats and much cooler water platforms in order to transport your dinosaurs on, because you're definitely going to need to be able to like transport your T-Rexes and stuff on a boat, and it's kind of hard to do that if you can't build a really big boat. So we'll be looking into that as time goes on. Again, everything that changes with the server, any rules that get added, I always, like I said before, I discuss these things in my Discord channel with my moderators, with people that play on the server in the sub-only chat on the Discord. So if rules do ever change, they're always changed based on what people think and what people like. Of course, I will be most of the time the one that proposes the rules, and I do have like full executive decision to change a rule, but most of the time I do ask everybody before changing something. So I'm going to make sure that everybody's okay with bigger boats, and I think there's actually like a limiter that I can change it to make it like double instead of unlimited. So we'll probably be discussing in Discord later what we think is like the most we should be able to build like on a boat. Do people think that we should be able to build 4 times bigger than you actually are able to now, or do you think people would rather have it so you could build twice as big, or maybe they just want it to be unlimited? I don't know. I think unlimited might be a little crazy because people will not stop. Like, people would live on their boats pretty much, and I prefer people to have like a main base somewhere. Even though people really can't live on their boats, that's just the way dinosaurs are made. I've tried living on a boat before. It doesn't work at all. But that's because dinosaurs don't like to stay on boats, and they always pop out and fall in the water. So, yeah. But that being said, enough really talking about the server. I'm hoping that you guys are going to really enjoy this season. I'm going to continuously build and probably talk about Pokemon Go because I'm freaking addicted to it. If anybody out there also plays Pokemon Go, I need you to tweet me your inventory. I want to see what your Pokemon levels are. I think my highest level right now is a 613 Jolteon. I know this is like one of the most nerdy things we could possibly talk about, but Pokemon Go is absolutely amazing. Hey! Hello! Who are you? Hello, random. Hello. Hello. This is my house. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. But yeah, Pokemon Go. I'm addicted. And all my friends are too. I'm actually going to be going on pretty much on Thursday. I'm going to be going on like a little 3 or 4 day vacation where I'm pretty much just going to be playing just Pokemon Go. I'm going to be on the coast, so I should be able to catch as many Magikarps as possible in order to get a Gyarados, because that's all I really want in my life is a Gyarados. That and I think it's called a Porygon. I have not seen any of those yet. because that's one of those like crazy mystic Pokemon. And I haven't seen anybody that has Mews or Mewtwo's, and I don't even know if those exist yet, because I think it's 135 of the 150 Pokemon that's in the game, according to the Pokédex. So there's that. But I guess we're not going to really drag this on too long. I'm going to probably be grinding out some levels and some building off camera, because I don't like to show all this early primitive stuff, because you guys have seen this early primitive stuff so many times. You guys have probably done this early primitive stuff so many times. So once we get to like the more high-end taming and getting of different types of dinosaurs, map exploration, there is different caves and whatnot. Maybe head up to that floating island to see what's up there once we get a Pteranodon. That kind of stuff is going to be the episodes. And then, of course, Purge episodes on top of that. That's the coolest thing, too. Before, I was mainly only posting Purge episodes. That's because Purge was fun and was the only fun thing to do on Ark, in my opinion, at the time. So that being said, when you add a new map and there's a bunch of new things to explore, there's going to be episodes where we're exploring and looking for dinosaurs. We've come across caves. I believe there is a boss on the island. I believe you can summon the Broodmother and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. Leave a like if you are definitely looking forward to the season. Again, this is going to be a modded Ark season PvP with NPCs and all this crazy stuff. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.